A walkthrough of California Form FL-110, the summons that officially notifies the respondent a family law case has started and activates the restraining orders, HROs, that bind both spouses the moment it is served. What is Form FL-110? Form FL-110 is the California Judicial Council form titled Summons Family Law. It serves two purposes at once. It officially notifies the respondent that a family law case, dissolution, legal separation, or nullity has been filed against them. It puts the standard family law restraining orders, ATROs, into effect, which limit what either spouse can do with children, insurance, and property while the case is pending. Unlike the petition, which tells the story of your case, the summons is procedural. Who files FL-110 and who issues it? The petitioner, the spouse who starts the case, prepares FL-110 and files it with the Superior Court clerk at the same time as the petition, Form FL-100. The clerk then issues the summons, stamping it with the case number and court information, so it becomes an official court document the petitioner can serve on the respondent. Because the clerk has to issue it, you cannot serve a summons you filled out yourself without first filing it. Why FL-110 is filed and served with FL-100? FL-110 and FL-100 are meant to be filed and served together, not separately. The summons tells the respondent that a case exists and gives them a deadline, but it does not describe what the case is actually about. The petition is what states the grounds, the property, and what the petitioner is asking the court to grant. If a respondent is served with only one of the two documents, they do not have complete notice of the case against them. The Caption and Parties section. At the top of FL-110, you will find the same caption information used across your case: the name of the Superior Court and county where the case is filed, the full legal names of the petitioner and respondent, the case number once the clerk assigns it. Use full legal names exactly as they appear on your marriage or domestic partnership certificate and keep them identical across every form you file. The notice to the respondent, 30 days to respond. The center of FL-110 is the formal notice to the respondent. In plain terms, it tells the respondent that a case has been filed against them and that they generally have 30 days from the date they are served to file a response, Form FL-120, with the court. If the respondent does not file a response within that window, the petitioner may be able to move the case forward through a default process, based largely on what was requested in the petition. The restraining orders, ATROs, on the back of FL-110. The second page of FL-110 lists the standard family law restraining orders, commonly called ATROs, automatic temporary restraining orders. These take effect automatically, without either spouse asking a judge for them, once the summons is served on the respondent, and for the petitioner, once the petition is filed. Where to find self-help resources listed on the form. FL-110 also includes information directing both parties to sources of self-help resources. Near the notice to the respondent, the form points readers toward the Superior Court's Self-Help Center in the county where the case is filed, the County Bar Association's Lawyer Referral Service, legal aid offices that may assist those who qualify based on income. These resources are printed directly on the form because the summons is often the first document a respondent sees, sometimes before they know a case exists at all. Common mistakes to avoid: serving the petition without also serving the summons, or vice versa, which leaves the respondent without complete notice of the case. Assuming the ATROs only restrain the respondent, when in fact they bind the petitioner too from the moment the petition is filed. Using inconsistent names across FL-100 and FL-110, such as a maiden name on one form and a married name on the other. Missing or losing proof of service, which makes it hard to establish exactly when the respondent's 30-day response period began. If keeping track of all of this by hand feels like a lot, that is exactly what Virdix is built for. The wizard at Virdix.co walks you through these same questions in plain language and prepares your FL-110 for you. Virdix is a document preparation service, not a law firm, so this is not legal advice, but it can help make sure your paperwork is complete and consistent from the start.